Rugby Pass and other media outlets reported on Thursday morning that Robertson was set to exit the position, which was confirmed by NZR that afternoon. NZR chair David Kirk fronted the press a few hours later in Auckland, answering questions for more than 20 minutes. Kirk, who captained New Zealand to World Cup glory in 1987, explained the governing body had not seen the trajectory that we wanted. The All Blacks revealed on social media that the search for a new head coach would begin immediately, 20 months out from the World Cup. Robertson led the All Blacks to 20 wins from 27 test matches, which included a 1-from-4 record against the Springboks across 2 years. New Zealand beat South Africa at Eden Park last year, before suffering a record defeat to the same opponent the next weekend in Wellington. South Africa successfully defended their rugby championship crown and retained their #1 status on World Rugby's rankings. As for the All Blacks, they recorded 2 other defeats in 2025, falling to Lowe's Pumas 29-23 and England 33-19. "Wow, what a day for the All Blacks," Kirwan said after NZR announced that Robertson had left the position, halfway through a 4-year deal. Advertisement. "Firstly, I just want everyone to take into consideration the human factor. I've been in a situation like this before, and it is gut-wrenching for those people that are involved. My thoughts go out to Razor and the effort he's put into the All Blacks. It's a hard day. The leadership of David Kirk, I believe, has been amazing since he's been in the chair. He's obviously done a thorough process. He would not do this without a thorough process. It's a sad day, but I think that if it was the right decision, then no one is bigger than the all-black jersey. No one. Me, David Kirk, Razor, Bowden Barrett. The all-black jersey for us must always come first, and I'm sure that's why they're doing it. I think the sadness of it is replaced, now, with the excitement of what's happening next. I'm incredibly passionate about this all-black jersey and passionate about the team. I feel for the human side when things like this happen, but I think that it is what it is, and I'm sure a process has been followed." Advertisement. Go the All Blacks. Watch out, the Springboks were coming. New Zealand's first season with Robertson at the helm included 4 defeats. The All Blacks beat England in 2 thrillers to start Robertson's time in charge, before later losing to Argentina during the Rugby Championship. It didn't get any easier for the All Blacks, who made their way to South Africa for 2 tests away to the Springboks. While the All Blacks were in the fight in both matches, the home side did enough in the end to claim victory and win the Freedom Cup. Related. Former Chiefs boss responds to question about All Blacks' job. After Munster's disappointing defeat against Castors, McMillan was asked about the All Blacks' job and whether he would be keen on the role. Read now. The All Blacks retained the Bledisloe Cup for another year and defeated England, Ireland, and Italy during their northern tour. Their only other defeat was against France at Stade de France, with Cam Roigard lining up opposite Anton Dupont in a 30-29 thriller. Kirk told reporters last week that the decision to part ways with Robertson has come as a crucial midpoint in the 4-year World Cup cycle. That said, Robertson's 74% winning record won't be seen as a marker for the next head coach. I think trajectory is a good word to apply. We weren't seeing the trajectory that we wanted, and I think fans will probably share that view, that there were ways that we were playing and ways we were falling a bit short of the excellence we're looking for, Kirk explained. It never really got addressed over the year, so I think that was certainly a theme. I don't want to be specific because that puts a cross on the forehead of the new coach, he answered when asked what the new coach needs to do better. I don't want to be specific about what a new coach ought to be or not to be doing. When we go through the process of appointing a new coach, those new coaches will clearly present their plans and the way in which they go about coaching. Recommended. Rugby Pass app download. News, stats, live rugby, and more. Download the new Rugby Pass app on the App Store, iOS, and Google Play Android now. Whether you're looking for somewhere to track upcoming fixtures, a place to watch live rugby, or an app that shows you all of the latest news and analysis, The Rugby Pass Rugby app is perfect. Trending on Rugby Pass. Comments. 17 comments. Login. Log into comment. Pay B. 1 HR ago. Sir JK is blowing hot air or smoking his socks. There is nothing to indicate that a change of coach can change the OB playing fortunes with the players they have. The scrum is not going to magically transform. The backline maybe. It is in the set piece where the Boks are decimating the OB. They need 2 extra Lomax, Williams, De Groot, and Hollands to even dream that. The loose forwards also a mess. Artie unsettles the combination. Too lazy to be a 6'8" and not willing to play the Sam Cane role at 4 hours ago. JK is often right if he isn't wrong. Yeah, well, at the end of the day, it's night. JK is all hot air and bluster. How can he possibly be threatening the Boks? For Pete's sake, the OBs don't even have a coach yet, mate. And I bet they won't be hearing JK. When he coached the Blues, their winning rate was 36%. Don't cry for me. Argentina, apt to me, is doing it for you. Maybe Razor for Kendrick Lynn would be a fair swap. Nice, though to be honest, I wouldn't want to risk giving the Lowe's Pumas an even more lethal backline. We'll never win the World Cup in 2027, now Razor has gone, and if that happens Kirk should walk away, and the rest of the board that backed him. Can't even let the man settle, he is proven, and a rare commodity. Players are there to play, not cry. They can't handle the coach, in other words, they're not good enough to be a all-black. That jersey is for men with mana. As for Razor, I'm hoping Argentina picks him up for the next World Cup and win it. I won't be following the All Blacks anytime soon. Disappointed Kirk, shattered all-black fan, kiss the World Cup goodbye again. It's the fans that pay the price and keep the sport alive, not people sitting on boards who change their minds, cause the road ahead gotten rough, cause they feel they're not heading in the right direction. Rubbish, total rubbish. NZ Rugby Board. Notch up another dumb move. Rather watch the Black Ferns. Well said. I can't believe people are okay with the mutiny in that dressing room. It's flabbergasting that all black players would turn on a coaching staff and be directly responsible for their removal. I see an all-black team which has no edge and desire when they take the field. Losing is part of sport. Blaming coaches while showing no bite on the field is pathetic. Wayne Smith needs to cast his net far and wide and find some blood that will, in sporting terms, die for the jersey.